How a database table is organized. Database table, especially relational table, is organized in rows and columns. For that, we will first create a table in Python using the SQLite package, which is inbuilt. So we import that package SQLite 3 and then we create a connection with the SQLite database. So we write connection is equal to SQLite.connect mydb.db. Now, if you don't have an existing DB, Python will create a new DB with this name for you in the same folder where you have this code of yours saved. And then we create a cursor is equal to connection.cursor. This helps us to navigate through the rows in the database. And then we write a query. To write a query, I've used the multi-line string method. So we write triple quotes and then we write whatever we want to, and this way we can press enter and it will still be one string. So we write create table employee, and the columns in my employee table would be employee ID, employee name, and department ID. So employee ID will be integer, employee name will be a text. Text means that it will not accept any numeric or anything else rather than alphabets, and department ID is integer. Now we execute this query by writing cursor.execute and then the name of the query in the brackets, and then we write connection.commit. This makes sure that your database saves whatever has been done till that point. And then we'll just print table created and we close the connection. So it says table created. Now we'll insert values into this table by writing insert into and then the table name, and then the columns in the table are written. And lastly, we write values, and there will be a bracket with question marks. So these number of question marks is equal to the number of columns in the table. So while writing cursor.execute, we write the query name, comma, and then in the bracket we give the values that will be filled in place of these question marks. So I've written 1, that will be the ID, John will be the name, and 101 is the department ID. So like that I want to fill 3 rows. So I write 3 different values. So I give 2 James 201, 3 Ravi 104. Now I run this code again and it says table created. Now to see if all these values are saved in my table, I can just write a new query. So first I'll comment this out and I'll write q is equal to so here I'll write select star from employee. So we close this string and then we write select star from employee. The star indicates that we are selecting all columns. Now if you want particular columns, you write the column names separated by comma after the select keyword. And after this we write cursor.execute to execute the query, and then we write result. Now since we are selecting multiple rows, we will get many rows as the result, and that's why we use cursor.fetchAll. And you can see here that it is written in list form. So I'll just make it prettier to show to display it properly, and I'll use the for loop for it. And now you can see that all the three rows are displayed. So this is how the table is organized in Python database. So there will be rows of individual records and columns in the database table.